Hey guys, what's going on? Your old buddy Tim back in the Revolved Realty studio. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you had a good New Year's. You know, it's the beginning of 2019, beginning of January. Already things are starting to pick up. So I am expecting a very good year in the real estate business. So, hey, this is the last video in the series of 3 that I've been doing. Previously, we talked about how the condition of your house determines the price of the house and also determines the buyer pool that you attract. Now, that simply means that if you've got a new house or a like new house, you're going to, because of that condition, you can ask a higher price. You can come in at what we call retail, and that's going to attract a certain type of buyer. And that buyer is the one that wants to come in, doesn't want to do anything, just walk into a brand new house, make themselves at home. Then we have, if you go down from the like new to new, we've got houses that may be a little out of date. You know, they might be 5 or 10 years old. They might just need some cosmetics, a little paint, a little flooring. That price is going to be a little less than retail, and we are going to attract a buyer who doesn't mind coming in and adding some paint and flooring. Then as we go further down the list, you're going to have those houses that are what we call outdated. Maybe they're 10, 15, 20 years old. The carpet is bad. The colors are bad. You're going to require a little bit more work for that house. So that's going to drive the price down accordingly and attract a buyer who doesn't mind coming in and doing a little more heavy lifting or having it done. The price is going to be adjusted to the condition of the house, and that's going to attract the buyer. And then as we go down, we've got those houses that need completely remodeling. Then we've got the houses that really are what we call gut jobs. They just need someone to come in and gut the place and start over. And of course, the more work the house requires, the worse the condition, if you will, the lower the price and the more narrow our field of buyers is going to be. So what I want to talk about today is the final straw. That is this: condition of the home drives the price that you can expect to get, which will also determine the buyer pool, the type of buyer, which also drives your time on the market. Now, in real estate, our goal is always to get you the highest price that is possible and sell the house as quickly as possible. Well, the fact of the matter is, the more aggressive that you price a house, meaning the lower the price you ask, the faster it's going to sell. Now, again, you've got things in the middle there like your buyer pool. How much work does the house need? Is it ready to just move into? Does it need a little paint? Does it need remodeling? Does it need a complete renovation? Again, all of those things are going to determine the price, the buyer pool, which determines how quickly it sells. So let's talk about pricing, because this is one of the things that I deal with almost on a daily basis now, are homeowners, my clients, the sellers, who feel that their house should be worth much more than it is given the condition. And usually they base this on the market. Well, you know, the house down the street, you know, it sold in record time. It sold for this much. Well, the one thing they don't seem to take into account is the condition of the house. You know, if the house down the street has been completely remodeled, it's got new paint, new windows, new HVAC, everything, it's going to bring top of the market pricing. Now, if your house is not in a similar condition, meaning that if your house is dated, the carpet's old, you walk in and you can just smell the age, you're not going to get that price. And that is one of the things, again, that I deal with constantly is I call it a dose of reality, where I have to sit down with a client and give them a big dose of reality, because the market is really going to tell us what the house is worth based on condition, price, blah, blah, blah. So if your house is one that is like new, you've put in the money and the time to remodel it, you can ask top of market pricing. Your buyer pool is probably going to be much larger than it is down here on the other end. Okay, so you can expect a house that's like new, priced well, to go quickly. Time on the market is going to be much less typically than if the house needed a lot of work and the buyer pool was not as great and the price was not as great. So those are the things, I'm sorry, you have to keep in mind is how quickly your house sells is kind of inverted here, is often based on the condition, the price, the buyer pool. All right. You've got to be realistic when you got a house to sell, folks. If your house is wherever it falls in those 4 or 5 categories, that's about what you're going to hope to get. I'm going to do another video on negotiation because one of the things I hear from folks a lot whose house is not at the top of that scale as well, we'll start there price-wise and work our way down. That's not a really great negotiating ploy at all. If you want your house to sell quickly, you got to look at the condition it's in and you've got to price it aggressively. And I know it's a hard pill to swallow sometimes. I've had clients who bought their house in the 07, 08 and really the market dropped and their house is still worth about what they paid for it 10 years ago. Just because some of the market is appreciating does not mean that your house is going to go right along with it. Okay. So that's it. That completes this series. The condition of your home drives the price of your home. It also attracts a certain buyer pool and determines how quickly it sells. If you want your house to sell quickly, price it as low, as aggressively as you possibly can and get it on the market today and get it sold. All right. Hey, I hope that was helpful. Regardless of the condition of your home, I'd love to work with you. Just give me a call, 256-679-0704, or you can email me, tim@revolved.com. Don't forget to check out our website. We've got a lot of videos and tips there that are designed to help you sell your home. All right. That's it, guys. I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.